What's the scariest thing that happened during a traffic stop? My partner and I pulled over a speeding van on Highway 12 last Tuesday. Just a routine stop, I thought. The driver rolled down his window real slow, hands shaking, sweat on his forehead even though it was freezing outside. When I asked for his license, he started crying. Not normal nervous tears, but full sobbing. Said his daughter was sick in the hospital. Classic excuse we hear 20 times a week. My partner rolled his eyes and walked to the passenger side to check the registration. But then the driver whispered something that made my blood go cold. "Please, officer. She doesn't know I'm recording. If I don't get home in 10 minutes, she said she'll do it." I asked him what he meant. He showed me his phone. There was a live video call going. On the screen was a woman sitting on his couch holding a little girl, maybe 3 years old. The woman smiled at the camera and waved. "Tell the nice officer you're coming home now, honey," she said to the driver. Then she looked right at me through the screen. Or I start counting down from 60. My training said this was probably fake. Some new scam to get out of tickets. But something in that kid's eyes looked wrong. Too still. Too quiet. I told my partner to run the plates while I kept talking. The driver was shaking harder now. "She's my ex," he said. "She lost custody last month. I was at work when she broke in. Please, I just need to get home." The woman on screen started counting. 59, 58. I made a choice. Told him to stay put and called it in on my radio. Domestic situation in progress. Possible child endangerment. Requested backup at his home address immediately. But he didn't listen. When I turned back, he was already pulling away, tires screaming. My partner ran for our car, but I stopped him. "Let dispatch know the van was coming. Tell them not to pursue." 42, 41. The counting echoed from his phone as he sped away. We got to his house 8 minutes later. 2 other units were already there. The front door was open. Inside, we found the woman on the couch, still holding the girl, still smiling. But something was different. The little girl was laughing now, playing with a doll. The woman stood up calm as anything. "Oh good, you're here. I was just babysitting." Then I saw it. On the coffee table was another phone, propped up and recording. The screen showed a social media live stream. The title read, "Pranking My Ex." Turns out she never lost custody. They were still married, living together. This whole thing was for internet views. She thought scaring him during a traffic stop would go viral. The kid looked at us and asked if we wanted to see her doll. Like this was all normal. We arrested them both. Him for reckless driving and fleeing. Her for false reporting and child endangerment. The kid went with child services that night, but here's what haunts me. While we were doing paperwork, I checked that live stream on my phone. Thousands of viewers, hundreds of comments, most of them laughing. Some saying we ruined their fun. One comment stood out. "Do it with a real gun next time." The woman had hearted it. The next day at briefing, our sergeant played the dash cam footage, showed us what to watch for with these social media stunts, said they're getting worse, more dangerous. But what he didn't show was the part I can't forget. When I first looked at that phone screen and saw that little girl's face, how for just a second I thought we might be too late. Some nights I still think about that kid. Wonder if she remembers. Wonder if she thinks it was all just a game. Last week I ran into the dad at a gas station. He recognized me, looked away fast. I heard he got supervised visits now. The mom got probation and 1,000 new followers. But that little girl, I don't know where she ended up. Child services doesn't tell us that part. We just write our reports and move on to the next call. My partner says I think too much, says we did our job. Maybe he's right. But sometimes doing your job means carrying home stories you can't tell your own kids. Means checking your mirrors a little longer at every traffic stop. Wondering what's really happening on the other side of someone's phone screen. Because now every time someone starts recording, every time they say they need to get somewhere fast, every time there's a kid involved, I think about that countdown, 59, 58. And I wonder if next time it won't be a prank.